Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Gonna see about letting you, who happen to be watching YouTube Live, ask questions of our Nomies. And if we, answer enough questions during this little segment, maybe we can do this on a regular basis. You, too, can join the Nomies by registering at nomies.com and then possibly join us in the live stream room on our Mumble server. So, since we are streaming live on YouTube, go ahead, guys. If you want to answer some questions from YouTube, or the video feed at live.perlo.com, the open chat room that anybody can join. Have at it, but try to keep it one at a time.
Okay, so I see in the chat room, what's the best tablet for cheap? My opinion is there is the HP touchpad. I mean, it's discontinued, but you can still find it for about $160. I would recommend porting Android onto it, because it does take a little bit of time to port it on there, but it works well, and they've gotten it to the point where the HP touchpad, even though it's gone out of stock, but it's still available, it's still kind of turning into a good, cheap tablet to carry around. I also kind of recommend the Amazon Fire, Kindle Fire. Even though people complain about it, say it's slow and sluggish, I mean, it still kind of gets the job done.
I was going to recommend the Kindle Fire as well.
I'd like to comment on that HP touchpad. With right now, Wood is selling it for $219.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Woot is. I caught that as well, Kevin.
And also, I would probably also recommend the Lenovo IdeaPad A1. About the same price as the Kindle Fire.
Wicket keeps telling me that he would actually prefer the Barnes & Noble Nook tablet.
I'd actually like to comment on the Kindle Fire in that, yeah, it's a little bit sluggish, it's a little bit slow, but I do really like the fact that Amazon does offer a paid app every day, a different one.
All right, next question.
Okay, so I saw on the YouTube comments, where do you think Windows will go in the upcoming years? Now, my opinion is turn to Windows 8. It's turned into more of a tablet theme, or more of an integrated theme for Windows Phone 7 or the next iteration of Windows Phone. Also, trying to port it across some tablets. They're basically trying to set the same route as Apple at the moment in time with the Mac OS X type of thing, with iOS and Mac OS X. But apart from that, I think Windows is slowly transforming into more of a trying to adapt into a multi-universe of operating systems.
Hopefully we're able to hear you, Jack. You were coming in a little soft. I probably could have stopped you earlier. But, the question was basically about Windows 8. So any other perspectives out there?
I've been using Windows 8 on my desktop for the past month, and the Metro UI works well for things like laptops, but on a desktop it doesn't work at all, so I've completely disabled it. On a laptop it's usable. On a tablet, I can imagine it's really good, but on a desktop, it's just terrible, to be honest.
I turn the UI off on the laptop as well. It's horrible.
So we just heard from Sam Baruni and the PC build. Before then, it was Jack P. Jack P, you've gained a new nickname from someone. He says on YouTube, Midas617 says, "Tell Geico to speak louder."
Oh yeah, we've been having that discussion in the Nomies mobile chat with myself and Cool Secret Spy the past few days. That's all we've been getting, the Geico.
Because of the accent, we have this little commercial over here with the little, was it a lizard, a salamander, gecko. The Geico.
Yeah. We've been pointed to the YouTube video quite a few times now.
All right, next question.
I actually found a question that says best antivirus in your opinions. I would have to say Trend Micro.
Depends if they're talking free or paid.
I think on a free basis, Microsoft Security Essentials is pretty good for most folks.
Man, I agree 100% with you. I love Microsoft Security Essentials. It actually catches stuff. I've tested it.
Yeah, and also probably like a little, just additionally like malware bites.
AVG used to be good.
We also have, I think, for registered Nomies, a discount on what is it? Mac Keeper?
Yeah.
Not 32 is good if you want to pay for it.
Yes, I have ESET's full security suite on one of my Windows laptops, and it works great, and I recommend it. And I've used it over and over again just because I think it's the top paid one out there. Like, it's never missed a in the wild virus for like the past 10 years or something.
And
Don't forget to check with your internet provider. Like out here in Arizona, Cox Cable offers free McAfee for its subscribers. So,
all right, next question. The questions that you're answering are the questions I get to answer every day.
There was a question about a notebook cooler. I currently use one. I think it's called Zaleman, called the Notebook Cooler ZM NC2000. It's a great notebook cooler. I think Chris had it at one point, but it's kept my MacBook Pro cool when I have it set up.
I had a 17.3-inch gaming laptop at one point, and I used a Cooler Master cooler for it, and it was nice. It was really, really nice. So Cooler Master has a great line of products.
Okay, next one. Are you a registered Nomie yet? You could be answering these questions. Okay, what's your favorite web browser? These are really simple questions, guys.
Chrome.
Firefox.
Chrome.
Chrome apart from the Flash crashes.
Google Chrome.
A lot of Chromers.
Chrome.
Firefox.
That was easy.
I would say Rotmail.
Okay, so here's another one. What kind of headphones should someone get for gaming? This is asked on YouTube by BN, or is it BNNCZ?
Turtle Beach X11.
There's one recommendation. Guess we don't have a lot of recommendations for gaming headsets.
Personally, just recently
I'd recommend Astro A40.
Okay, there's another one.
I bought some Sennheiser's 202 HDs, and they were reasonably cheap, but they're very good for gaming, especially along the first-person shooter line.
And kind of not calling out a specific brand here, but if you do a lot of gaming, you might want to think over-ear or on-ear instead of in-ear, because when you have in-ears and you're playing long gaming sessions, sure, the sound may be isolated in there, but your ears are going to get irritated when that happens. So, anything that's over-ear or on-ear would fit better and keep your ears from not hurting.
I recommend people trying it out first before buying it.
Okay, so I think we're certainly getting a lot of questions and have a lot of likes streaming in as well, which is good. People like getting their questions answered. We get and they're really coming in from all around the world. And a lot of the questions that they're asking are pretty common, and I'd hate to answer the same questions ad nauseum. There's one that came in just a few minutes ago, and it kind of scrolled by. They're asking specifically what your thoughts on Windows Vista happen to be.
Terrible.
I feel sick.
Terrible.
Absolutely rubbish.
It was a good attempt.
Worst OS ever.
I read the reviews and never installed it.
Wow.
Worst OS ever.
All right, guys, thanks for playing along, and maybe we can stack up a few more questions. We might be able to do this again. If anybody out there has questions you'd like to ask, we will do our best to address them in future videos. And if you would like to be in that array of people who could answer those questions in future broadcasts, whether we're broadcasting on live.perillo.com or live on YouTube as we're doing right now, all you need to do is register as a Nomie. It's simple to do, and everybody here, I think, enjoys being a Nomie. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go Nomies.